Good morning. I'm MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60, and I want to welcome you. Today I am filming in my very favorite pajamas, and they are much older than my channel. I'll be here 6 years in May, and I've had these, I would guess 10 years, but they're my favorite, and you guys know I love pajamas. Today I'm going to be doing some chit chat. I'm going to insert some demos, and I want to talk about last week's video. I just have some talking I want to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Last week I put up a video, and I think the beginning of it was foil skincare samples, and I'll link it above and I'll link it below. Well, I got a message from one of my friends that said, "Where's your video? Your video's not up today." And I looked and my video was up, and then I went to my page that's kind of like the backside of YouTube, and it said that views were down like 76% in the first 2 hours. And I thought, wow, I didn't think it was that boring of a video, but I was really surprised. Well, come to find out, reading through the comments, there were a lot of people that did not get notifications. It wasn't on their page, and they had a hard time finding it. So I just wanted to mention that, and thank you all for letting me know that, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's why I really kind of think that thumbs up helps, comments help a YouTube creator, because maybe YouTube just didn't think that I was good enough to notify you. I'm not sure. But you know what? There's a lot of people that I don't have notifications on, but they are always, when I open YouTube and I go to my subscriptions, they're always there. And if they're not, I would go to their channel page and see if they had uploaded something. But there were a couple of things that I wanted to share, and two of them came from my subscribers. And the first one came from C. Mulvena. And as soon as I read it, I pinned it and put it on the top of the page. Yes, we were talking about skincare samples and how long they last, and I'm going to show you what she recommended, and I did it, and it works perfectly well. What she does is, on a sample, just, any kind of sample, she takes a pen and penetrates the front part and goes down with it, and then she can push up the amount of product. Several people asked me how I got by with not using very much. I'm going to show you exactly what I use, and this is what I use at night. I use the Timeless Eye Cream. I put that on first, and I don't have any makeup on, so I'm going to demonstrate how I do this. I put it right next to my palm, and I just do a real quick, and that's honestly more than I need. Let's see if you can see that. And then I just take this finger, my middle finger, and I just go around, and I pat it in all the way around, and I'll just do it on one eye. I try to remember to go at the top, but I fail to most of the time. But that is, and I've got plenty for the other eye, but I'm just going to wipe it off. And when it comes to my eye cream, I let this soak in, and I do this when I'm in bed, because it doesn't seem like it's like work when I'm in bed. And then what I'll do now, instead of cutting this, I've got that hole, and I did it last night, and I just brought up, and I'll show you how much, and I hope that it shows. And this is how much, and that's a little bit more, that I do for both eyes. And what I do is I remove that, and I put it in my finger, and I just go like this, and I just put this one underneath my eye. But I still don't have, I've got wrinkles, but they don't stay. Like if I go like this, I've got the crow's feet, and I will always use the Timeless Eye Concentrate. I always will, because I used to have crepey lids, and I don't anymore. And when they repackaged, I was scared to death that they were going to get rid of this, but I'm so glad they didn't. And then Laurie, she doesn't have a channel either, but she's Trixie Girlism. She doesn't get samples very often, she said. And so what she does is she buys her samples on eBay. I never would have thought of that. I didn't even think anybody would sell samples on eBay. But apparently they do, and she travels with her samples. But I don't tape this. You could tape it. I bring all the cream back, I fold it over, and just use a mini binder clip. And that's how I will finish this up, and then the rest of them I'll save for travel. But I wanted to share that with you. Several of you were concerned that they didn't want me to be sad for not buying lip products. I am not. If there's something new and revolutionary, I'm going to buy it. But I really want to use up the things I have. But with that being said, I did purchase some drugstore priced lippies that I have not received yet, but I will talk to you about them. And I'm excited to try them. So I want to tell you, I don't feel bad about it at all, because, life's too short not to do the things we enjoy, but life's too short also to leave this world with a bunch of fabulous lipsticks that nobody else is going to want. I need to talk to you about my Sephora gift card. I had returned a couple of items, and the gift card is good on in-store only. Well, I didn't like that. And I found something I really wanted from Sephora. It was a fabulous deal. So I called Sephora and I asked them, I said, I have a gift card and I want to use it, but it won't work. And then that's when they said it's for in-store only. And they couldn't. They said they couldn't change it to a online, but I could go ahead and place my order. Well, I did. I did lose my eBays, but I tell you what I got was a great deal. I mean, when you go to Sephora or Walmart or Target online, I'm a 100% online shopper. They have all different sets of all different kinds of skincare and makeup, but they had a kit from It Cosmetics, and it was retail value $114. They had it marked down to $49, and then it was down to $37. I had a 20% off that. But anyway, to make a long story short, I got it home for like $30.23. I had been wanting to try the makeup gripping primer from It Cosmetics, but I wouldn't spend $39 for it because I don't use a primer that often. And you guys never see me with a primer on because usually I don't have any makeup on when I film, or I have powder. But in this kit for $30.29, there was a full-size Your Skin But Better primer, the gripping one, and Natalie, the beauty diva, she works for corporate It Cosmetics when they're lucky enough to get her, and she said this was fabulous. I've tried it twice. I thought it was excellent. The minute I put it on, I could smell alcohol, and there is, I think, denatured alcohol is in the top few products, but that would not keep me from buying it myself because I don't use primer every day. But if I used it every day, I definitely wouldn't want to try this. But that was in there. A full-size Je ne sais quoi lip treatment. This sells for $39. This sells for $24. 15 milliliters of the Bye Bye Under Eye. It's the eye brightening. That's what I use in the morning. This is 1/3 of a size of a full size. So that was a good deal. And then there was 15 milliliters of the It Secret Sauce, and a full size is 60, and this will last a long time. I've been buying them in this size. And then there was 50 milliliters of the It Miracle Water, and I think it's 250 milliliters in the full size. But these are all very nice size, and I did the calculations, and it was worth it by dividing and doing all that stuff that I like to do. It was a really good deal. But I'm not ready to review the primer, but I just wanted to let you know, and I don't know if it's still available. A lot of times the things I talk about aren't available, but what I want you to do is just know that these kind of deals are out there. And if it's available, I will link it below. There's something I really like about Sephora. I like everything about Ulta best except for one thing. Sephora has a 1-year charge of $15, and all the shipping. You never pay shipping on anything. If you order something for $5, it's shipped flash shipping. It's not free because you paid $15 for it. But I wish Ulta would have that, because I didn't have to worry about shipping and handling when I order something like that thing I just bought. I think it ended up being $27, plus tax, but there wasn't any shipping and handling. And now I'm going to show you what I filmed just a few minutes ago. I always talk about using navy eyeliner in my upper waterline, and I only buy cruelty-free makeup, and I only have 2 brands that work. It's the It Cosmetics gel and the Milk makeup. Both of them work perfectly, but I had not found a cruelty-free eyeliner until recently. And I was watching Dr. Danny Fisher, and I'm going to put a link to her video below. She was talking about something from Ardell, the Wannabe, or something like that. I'll link it below. Eyeliner that stayed put. And I'm going to demonstrate why I like it so much. All I have on my face right now is mascara, nothing else. And I just want you to see the difference. And I may go ahead and put this on off camera because it bothers some people. But I don't like to have the tip of my eyeliner sharpened because I'm just going in on my waterline. And there is a built-in sharpener here. And I don't use it anywhere else but on my waterline. But I think I'll go ahead and put it on. I'm going to tell you I'm getting ready to start right now. And then I'll tell you when I'm finished. I am now finished. And I may be shocked and it may not make a difference, but to me, I think it makes my eyelashes look longer. And I have a contact in this eye. I forgot to tell you that. And it doesn't bother my contact. It doesn't transfer and it stays all day. The sun is nice and bright. I am filming on 1080p. That's the highest definition. And I'm going to show you what I do and why I do it. And it's called dermaplaning, shaving your face. I've been doing it for 3 years. It is the only thing I do for my skin that I actually enjoy because it is immediate gratification. I'm going to demonstrate this and talk about it, but I will let you know when I start the demo. It bothers some people, and then I'm going to show you the results I have on Jim's sweatshirt. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My face is clean. I've washed it and I have not put anything on it. So I always do this on a dry face. And the only razor I use is the one from Shiseido. I order them from QVC. No, I don't. I order them from Amazon. And I usually get 3 packs of 3. I have tried, I think they're Tinkle or Twinkle. I'm not sure. I've tried a ton of different razors. In fact, my very first razor my daughter got me, and it did a really good job about getting the fuzz, the peach fuzz and the hair off, but it didn't exfoliate my skin. I'm going to go ahead and get started and just show you what I do. And I'm going to use this mirror, but I'm going to try to keep it right there. I don't know if I can do this or not because I usually pull the skin, but I just do little short strokes at a 45-degree angle. And I'll just wipe my brush off on that shirt. And I'm really careful. And I've tried it going up and going down. And for me, down works better. I may have to at some point put the mirror down. And I don't know if you'll be able to see. And I'm really careful around my eyebrows. And then I usually go like this way, and this way. And I just saw some stuff. But you know, my hair on my face has not changed one bit. I don't have I probably have what you consider fine hair, but it has, I was afraid before I did it, I was really afraid that it would come back a lot thicker. And I have one hair that I've had forever that's really, it comes out really quickly and it's just tough. It really is, and I have to tweeze it out. But I'm going to go ahead and continue. And I go down to my lips. And I'm going to have to put this down because I'm going to have to. And then when I get here, I lift this up. But it's a wonderful way to exfoliate. And your makeup goes on so much nicer when it's done. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to use this. And then this area right here. But I actually enjoy doing this. Let me look in the mirror. I'll be right back and I'll see if I missed some places. Yep, I miss my chin. And I shave or dermaplane my face every other week, and it's the one thing I look forward to. I got a lot on my pajamas. A lot of it fell off, but this is how much I kept. But this is how much I captured on the sweatshirt, and most of that is dead skin. And since I use Retin-A and I use the enzymatic peels, I won't get into that. I'll just put a link to my peeling, what I do for peeling. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I do. And when I'm done, I just use my It Miracle Water, and I put it on 1/4 of a Shiseido pad. And I will tell you something that excites me. I use the daily contacts, and I've used my Shiseido pad. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'm just go over my face. And that automatically, any type, if it's red, it just kind of helps. I'm sure you have a toner or something like that that you use, some essence, but that's what I do. And so like this isn't totally saturated, so I will do this before I put in my contact. So anyway, after I open up my contact and I put it in, you know, there's that little bit of water, and I always had to get up, and I didn't want to throw it in my trash in my dressing room. So I just put this, and it soaks up the water, and I can just throw it in there, and that makes me happy. So I get 2 uses out of my 1/4 of a Shiseido pad. It definitely helps everything penetrate in your skin if you don't have that dead skin and that hair. And also, you know, like anytime you have like facial hair, that's a good place where dirt can build up, and sometimes it will lead to a blemish. But I don't know why it took me so long to do this, because it's something that I actually look forward to doing, and that's a really rare thing when it comes to skincare. You know, when I was watching it back, I noticed this is my smaller eye than this eye. Everybody has a different eye. And when I put the navy gel eyeliner on, this eye looked smaller, but I still liked it better. So that's why I like it. I just like to have something navy blue around my eyes. I have since I was a kid. So now I want to announce the winners of my last giveaway. And there was a choice between makeup and an Ulta gift card. That was for in-house Ulta services. I put all the comments in random comment picker, and the first name that came up was Gloria Lagrune, and she liked the makeup. So congratulations, Gloria, you have the makeup. The next name that came up was Elle is for Living, and Elle graciously said at the end of her comment, pass the winnings on to someone else. So the next name that came up was Patty Gosselin. Congratulations, Patty, you won the makeup. I kept refreshing and trying to pick again. So what I did, because the other was for Ulta and you had to mention Ulta, out of all those comments, there were like 56 people. I could go in there and write the word Ulta, so only comments that had the word Ulta in it came up. And the name that popped up first was Janice Milliken. Congratulations, Janice. All of you put a comment below, and I will let you know how to get in touch with me. It is all good. I appreciate you. I tell you what, if you have a friend that you think will benefit from anything that I talk about, just let them know, and then maybe, and tell them to give me the thumbs up, because maybe I won't get hidden in the back part of YouTube in the future. You all take care, and I thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Well, I'll just put both of their it's kind of good for me. You know, I think it's good to, I'm not going to do that. And let me see.